Welcome, everyone. I am so glad you are here today at our annual traditional Beatles service. Now, it doesn't matter how well you sing or don't sing. I hope you just sing your faces off today, okay? Today is about fun and enjoyment, and I hope you sing your faces off. We are going to start it off this morning with Twist and Shout. Quiet.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Now, come on and work it on out. Come on and work it on out, honey. You know you look so good. You know you got me going now, just like I knew you would. Well, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
You know you twist, you little girl.
Twist, little girl.
You know you twist so fine.
Twist so fine.
Come on and twist a little closer now.
Twist a little closer.
And let me know that you're mine.
Know you're mine.
Well, shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. You know you twist, you little girl. You know you twist so fine. Come on and twist a little closer now. Let me know that you're mine.
Have a seat.
So fun.
That was fun. So before anything else happens, I want to introduce you to the band, which we are calling the Sheetles. That wasn't mine. SJ made that up. This is SJ Tucker on guitar and vocals. Jory Costello on drums and vocals. And you know me. Good morning. My name is Reverend Renee, and I am your Associate Minister and Music Director here at UUFF. Thank you. Unitarian Universalism is a religious tradition that values freedom in religious thought and journey. We value our connections to each other, to all of life, and to the universe. We work towards justice and hope as we journey together in community, and we welcome you, whoever you are at this moment, and wherever you are in your spiritual journey. For those of you joining us online, you are welcome. If you're new to our online services, please check out our website at uufayetteville.org for more information. For those of you visiting us for the first time today, in the seat backs in front of you, you will notice a white visitor's card. We hope that you will fill that out because we'd really, really, really love to keep in touch with you. Later in our service, we will have a time where you're invited to come forward and drop a stone, symbolizing your joy or concern for today or this week. If you have a joy or a concern you'd like to share, we invite you to fill out one of the yellow cards. See, Mellie's holding up the yellow card in the seat backs in front of you. There is a place there to indicate if you want your joy or concern shared aloud, or if you want it to be confidential and shared only with the leadership. If you fill out a yellow card, you can bring that forward during the joys and concerns. Jory will be playing Blackbird, and you can bring that up as you drop a stone. If you're online, you may write... Is that the online camera right there? Okay, good. You may write your joys and concerns in the comments there at that time. Please note that these comments will be public because that's the nature of Facebook. If you need hearing assistance, our AV tech, David, can help with that. And children are always welcome in our service. But if they're not really a Beatles fan, there is a staffed nursery available downstairs if you would like it. And please do remember to silence your cell phones, because it inevitably won't be in the key that the Beatles is in. No matter where you are on life's journey, you're welcome here. If you're young or old or middle-aged or anywhere in between, you are welcome here. If you have brown skin, black skin, white skin, or any color skin, you are welcome here. No matter where you are on the gender or sexuality spectrum, you are welcome. No matter what kind of singer you are, and I do hope you'll sing your face off, you are welcome. No matter your physical abilities, you are welcome. If you are happy or sad or all the places in between, you are welcome. If you're rich or poor, if you feel powerful or if you feel weak, you're welcome. If you like the Beatles or if you don't like the Beatles, you're welcome. Friends, we are here today, this Sunday after our holiday of gratitude and good food, to nourish our very souls. I hope that this service can be full of joy and delight. Delighting in the Beatles, delighting in music, delighting in each other, delighted in singing. A community that plays together, stays together. And it is easier to do the work of living out our principles and eradicating injustice and hate. That work is easier when we are fortified with joy. And also, music is really good for us. Unless you're new here, you've heard me say or talk about the studies on how music and singing are so good for our brains and our emotional health. The stress-relieving nature of music is perfect for this time of year. This time of year when we've just finished a great, big, beautiful holiday, maybe not. And the anticipation has begun for the winter holiday. We are at the intersection of Thanksgiving and Christmas, which brings all the feels. My hope for us and for this service is to unwind, let go, de-stress, and fellowship with true UU music, the Beatles. While it's true the Beatles were not Unitarians, they changed the shape of music history, and they changed the shape of culture forever. How is it that the Beatles are still the most well-known band, even to the youth of today? We UUs pay attention to the movers and shakers of our world. Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, their music is timeless, and it has moved us for over half a century. How do the lyrics speak to us today? How do the words of these dreamers move us now? Leanda, will you light our chalice?
Please join us in saying our words as we light our chalice.
Love is the spirit of this community, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and truth, and to help one another. Thus do we come together.
All right, y'all, the first one we're going to sing, and I don't know how I'm going to keep you in your seat, so you might as well stand up if you want to, but you don't have to, is I Want to Hold Your Hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I tell you something I think you'll understand when I say that something. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, you'll let me be your man. And please say to me, you'll let me hold your hand. together.
Would you like words, Renee, or shall we carry on? Would you like words from my version of the gospel?
I would
or shall
love
we carry
words
on?
from your version of the gospel.
All right, folks, I am reading from the Beatles recording session. Notes here. This is all the notes from everything that they ever did at Abbey Road. I saved up for weeks to get this book when I was 14. I have been a Beatle fan since the womb. My mother was 14 when Beatlemania reached the States. She Loves You was another very new song. John and Paul having composed it in Newcastle upon Tyne hotel room on 26 June 1963. Paul's initial idea was to have an answering song, him singing She Loves You, and the others calling back, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you know your part, right? Let's do this.
Ready? Okay.
Okay, ready?
All right, Jory. 1, 2.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you lost your love. Well, I saw her yesterday. She's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be done. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. But you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows. Yeah, I heard and God. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be done. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. Ooh, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. It's up to you. I think it's only fair. I can hurt you too. Apologize to her. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be done. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. Ooh, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you. Like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. One more time. With a love like that, you know you should be glad.
Okay, the next one is Can't Buy Me Love. Any words for this one, Zizi, or shall we move into it? Let's go.
Come back to it if I can.
Come back to it. All right, all right.
I don't want to take away from our singing time here.
Ready?
Nope.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3. Can't buy me
Love can't buy me love. My friend, if it makes you feel alright. Can't do anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't do what I got to give if you say you love me too. Friends, it is time for our ritual of joys and concerns. And what we are about to do is the same thing as thousands of other UUs across the globe are doing this Sunday morning, dropping stones in water. I love that global connection. All the ripples from our stones in the water mingling with the ripples from other UU communities. So if you filled out a yellow card, now is the time to bring it up and drop a stone into the, as you see, the bowl of water is in a slightly different place today because of the drum kit. So we'll come up this direction. Enoch will hold the bowl for you and I will take your cards. So I want to say one more thing. You do not have to fill out a yellow joys and concerns card to participate in this ritual. If you simply have something in your heart and you'd like to drop a stone, you can do that. You definitely don't have to share a card. Friends, you may come forward. Jory, we're going to let Jory sing this one by herself. Thank you.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You are only waiting for this moment to arise. La 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 la. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all of your life. You are only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. This moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free.
Thank you, Jory. Here in this space, we are gathered to be together today. Here we are gathered, called to be in community together, like a family, our UUFF family. Here we have gathered to remind ourselves of joys and goodness and to hold space for each other through the hard stuff. Part of our gathered space are folks that are attending virtually on Facebook. Virtual UUFF. Beloved Facebook attendees, we are here for you. Thank you for sharing with us today. And we know that there are joys and concerns perhaps in your hearts and perhaps that will come up this week. Enoch, will you drop a stone for those? Here in this space, some of us come in pain. Yes, thank you. Enoch, will you drop a stone for the unnamed sorrows today? Because we all have a sorrow or two perhaps in our hearts today. To those of you that are suffering, we are with you. We are here for you. May we pause and hold gently all these concerns, named and unnamed, that are gathered in the room today. Just pause for a couple of breaths. Dear ones, in the complexities of community, it is right that in this space, some come with joy bubbling in their hearts. To those who have big joys today, we are with you. We are here for you. And I think some of us have joys bubbling in our heart that was not shared today. Enoch, will you drop a stone for those joys? Let's just go ahead with a handful. Yep. May we pause and take a couple of breaths, rejoicing together. Actually, some joys may come up this week too. Let's go ahead and do a handful of stones for those joys too. Now, may we pause and take a couple of breaths together, rejoicing, remembering the wisdom that says joys are multiplied when shared. Pause and take a breath with me. Here in this space, we are called to weave the web of community. Let's remember these shared joys and concerns and hold our community in our hearts this week. Thank you. Thank you.
I have some highly entertaining words about the recording session for Love Me Do, if y'all would like to hear them. This is from the entry for 6 June 1962. George was 19, Paul was 20, John and Ringo were 21. They were babies, and they were cheeky. George Martin was giving them a good talking to, explaining about the studio microphones being a figure eight. In other words, you could stand on either side of them as opposed to stage mics, which were one-sided. They were really lolling about. Lennon was sitting on a speaker, and Harrison, I seem to recall, was lounging on the floor. We gave them a long lecture about their equipment and what would have to be done about it if they were to become recording artists, says Norman Smith. They didn't say a word back, not a word. They didn't even nod their heads in agreement. When he finished, George said, "Look, I've laid into you for quite a time." And this is Sir George Martin, who'd passed away a few years ago, who was their producer for most of their career. "You haven't responded. Is there anything you don't like?" I remember they all looked at each other for a long while, shuffling their feet. Then George Harrison took a long look at George Martin and said, "Yeah, I don't like your tie." So that's how they broke the ice and got some work done. Drown us out. Can you do it? I bet you can. Love me too. You know I love you. I'll
me too.
It's a fade out. I have to figure that out.
Fade outs are kind of hard live, you know. When the Beatles faded it out nice and soft, we're like, how do we do that? Yeah. All right.
8 Days a Week was the first time that the Fab Four were together in the studio working on different methods of recording a song, just as they had brought it in to be tracked for the first time. So history was being made with this next one. Thanks, y'all. This is my favorite kind of church.
Friends, Gene wrote this a long time ago, and I asked him to give the offering again today because it's like my favorite offering that's ever happened, ever. Yeah, just
Before I do the offering, do you realize how fortunate we are, first of all, to be in a church, a community of fellowship that has a Beatles Sunday? Second, to have them here with us. The Sheetles. And Tressa does an awesome job with the slides every week, but man, this week, this is phenomenal. Time for the offering. All right, well, the past few years, really across the universe, it's been a long and winding road. Now and then, I feel like a real nowhere man. But today I feel fine. Before the pandemic, yesterday, we had different ways of getting ourselves to the fellowship. You can drive my car. Maybe you had a ticket to ride. Or even came in a yellow submarine. It is pledge time, and while you can't buy me love, if we want to get back to where you once belonged, we're going to need help. The tax man mostly stays away from here, but from me to you, we cannot pay for our fellowship by walking down Penny Lane. And I know you're not quite ready for me to say, I want to hold your hand. You've just got to let it be. Listen, folks, Fawn works 8 days a week. Renee works hard because she loves you. Yeah. You say you want a revolution? Unless someone in here is Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, we're going to need a little help from my friends. I know we can all come together right now. We can work it out. And before long, we'll all be able to look up and say, here comes the sun.
Fawn texted me and said that we're only $33,000 from our goal. I know, it's very exciting. We've moved up.
All right.
Okay, passing the basket.
Let's take the offertory now. All right. Thank you.
Go ahead, Cece.
You got words? You got words?
I got words.
Do you got words about your song?
No.
Okay.
I think y'all might know this one, but I'm going to change up the intro just a little bit. This is with a little help from my friends. 1, 2, 3. Reverend Nate.
What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Nice singing, yeah. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Yeah. What would you do if my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, would you believe in love at the sight? That I heard that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Ooh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends. Nice singing.
For real. I didn't think y'all were going to make me cry until later in the service. You sound so good.
It's so good.
Thursday, April 16th, 1964. The fellows were in session for A Hard Day's Night. It was Ringo who coined the phrase, A Hard Day's Night, when after a long day, he commented to someone, it's been a hard day, and then seeing that it was already nighttime, tacked snight on the end. At this time, the Beatles' film, nearing completion, was still untitled, and since Ringo's phrase captured its mood to perfection, it was adopted as the official title announced to the press on April 13th. That left Messrs. Lennon and McCartney with a problem not previously encountered, writing a song to order with the title already set. As ever, they did not disappoint. Within a few days, it was ready for recording, and the Beatles came to Abbey Road on 16 April to do just that.
Ready? Ready.
It's a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to make some money to buy a things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So I don't rush it, I know, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling alone and be tired. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. So when I rush it, I go, but when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, baby, you hold me tight, tight. Yeah, it's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. And when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright.
Well, I'm grateful for a whole lot of stuff today. And I'm really excited to give the gratitude moment. So first, it's our tradition to share what we do here when we give the gratitude moments. I've been your music director since 2007, with a few years off in the middle to go on tour. And since September of this year, I've been your associate minister. I serve on the Chalice team, which is the committee that handles Sunday morning services. I love working on worship, and you might too. If you're interested in learning more about the Chalice team, know that you are welcome. And please let Jean or I or anyone in leadership know that you're interested, and we'll get you connected. So, touching on my background, I started serving the Presbyterian Church in 1991. And when I came out of the closet as a lesbian, Presbyterian ministers and leaders that I shared my secret with encouraged me to carry on and just not to tell anybody. Don't tell anybody about my partner at the time. Don't tell anybody about my family with 2 mommies. But I couldn't roll like that, right? I had to be authentic in every part of my life. And I was proud of my family. And I didn't want to keep them a secret. So I left my career, and I left the Presbyterian Church. And I felt as though my spiritual life had died a big lesbian death. It was very confusing, and honestly, it was earth-shatteringly heartbreaking. I was devastated. I had worked my whole adult life, my entire career, around this job with the church. And I was pretty lost for a little while, partly because it was still clear to me that I was called to church work. That's been obvious to me since I was 16 years old. That understanding never left me. But something happened with my newfound liberation from my job. I had to admit that Jesus Christ was not, in fact, my Lord and Savior. Oh my gosh, I wasn't a Christian. Well, what was I? I was something. It was clear to me that I was spiritual, and I knew that I was meant for spiritual work, and that I was supposed to lead in some spiritual capacity. I turned to Buddhism, and I felt at home there. But I was a solo practitioner, and I missed my church family desperately. And then I found paganism, and I felt at home there. But I only got to occasionally practice and worship in groups. In 2006, I was giving piano lessons to a wonderful young woman named Georgia Williams, and one day her mother, Mary Kay Williams, suggested that I apply for the music director position at her church, UUFF. And I told her a little bit of my story and why I was afraid to get involved, and she was like, girl. It is okay to be gay at this fellowship, and everybody knows it. Still doubtful, I told her I would visit and see how it felt. Well, it felt great, and I'm still here. Yes. Thanks. In 2006, a few weeks after I started coming here, I remember breaking down in the middle of a service, reveling and overwhelmed in gratitude that I felt for an accepting church home. So in 2006, I reveled in the gratitude. In 2023, I revel in the gratitude that I have for UUFF and you, the members, my church family, my colleagues, my choir. Anyway, on paper, I'm here to be your minister and music director, but it's so much more than that. You really are my family, and y'all have loved me through some really hard times. And in turn, I have seen the church through some really hard times. UUFF, you have my heart. And that's why I pledge each year at stewardship time. We know that this fellowship cannot survive on love alone. Regarding love, we are wealthy beyond measure. But the insurance folks and the electric company and our other bills don't take love as a payment. They ought to do, but they don't. So if you have not, please fill out your pledge card and give generously to this fellowship with your time and your talents and your financial commitment. It's worth it. You are worth it. We are worth it. Let's not allow our beloved community to merely survive our bills and stewardship season. We deserve to thrive. People, doubtful people like me in 2006, come to UUFF for a million different reasons. I came broken, and you loved me while I pieced myself back together. I want UUFF to continue. I want UUFF to continue to be a safe place for all who wish to come, no matter who they are or where they are in life. I am eternally grateful to you, my church family, and I will always do my best to show it. Thank you. Help!
Y'all, so many of us are conditioned from a very young age not to ask for help because we're told it shows weakness. Asking for help shows strength. And that's one reason I'm so happy that we picked this song out for part of the service today. In later years, John Lennon would look back on the lyric as being one of his first real message numbers, pleading for help from somebody, anybody, to help relieve his insecurity. More. 1, 2, 3. I need somebody, not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone. Help! Now was your so much younger than today. Never needed anybody's help in any way. Right now these days are gone and I'm not so self-assured. I know that I've just changed my mind. I'll open up the doors. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Help me, help me.
Okay, here we go. Let it be. I want you to put this song into your body and feel it as you sing it. Let's stand and sing this one, shall we? When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be. Let me hear you. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. End it right here. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah. Oh, bloody.
Tressa, you killed it with the slides. I'm so, so enchanted by those.
All right. Aren't the slides beautiful? They are.
Moving on
All right.
to the Beatles, also known as the White Album, and possibly the funnest song on there.
Yeah. Ready?
Let's go. Desmond does a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says it's as she takes him by the hand. Oh, bloody, oh, blada, life goes on, yeah.
such a fun service. My child has abandoned us for the adventures of the nursery, though, so it's just me. If you will join me in extinguishing our chalice, we extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts till we are together again.
Hey, y'all. We are going to skip Yellow Submarine, and we are going to go right to, I know I'm sorry, and we're going to go right on to Hey Jude, our sending music. I'm also going to let go of my closing words, except I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here today and celebrating fun and delight and joy of the Beatles. Thanks, y'all. Thank you. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, on your shoulder. So well you know that it's a fool who Jalapenos Luya. See y'all next week.
Okay, sure. All right. Trust me, we're going to do Yellow Submarine anyway. Thank you, baby. 1, 2, 3. In the town where I was born, lived a man who set to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves. I am a submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard. Many more of them live next door, and the band begins to play. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, many moments as all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, the yellow submarine, the yellow submarine.